Hello, welcome back to the channel, and we've got a beer haul for you.
Way back a year ago.
Hello, welcome back to the channel, and we've got quite a big beer haul video. Mrs. B has bought me quite a few beers over the last few weeks, and I've not really been drinking them as such. But I've been quite spoiled. There's been a few hype things been going on over the last 4 weeks. You'll see a couple of them on this video. So let's go straight in. So first one is this one. So we've got Verdant Putty. Now this is the double IPA Verdant. They've also released the Verdant Putty Triple IPA. So it's got the triple T's on it. But I'm looking forward to this. So we'll do this as a review. I did last year's. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the 2023 version. So this is the Verdant Putty, 8%. So let's start with that one. Okay, second one. Another one from Verdant. And this is Neil Gets Things Done. Now this is an IPA coming at 6.5%. So again, another Verdant beer. So we've got Simcoe Citra Mosaic, Nelson Sauvin in this one. So again, I'm looking forward to that. That'll pop up on Saturday series. So we've got the Verdant. Moving on now to some Cloudwater. So I think I've done Happy on the channel, but this is another one of Cloudwater's core beers, and this one's fuzzy, and this is peachy, soft and juicy. So this is hazy pale coming in at 4.2%. So we've got the Cloudwater fuzzy. Staying with Cloudwater, and like I say, let's get this one in there. This one is Ho Ho Hazelnut. So I think it's a nod to the Christmas beer. It says quality craft beer from Manchester. This is nutty, malty and merry. So obviously this was out for Christmas. Mrs. B's picked this one up for me. And this is a Christmas brown ale, 5.1% with hazelnuts. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. A brown ale from Cloudwater. I have had a brown ale from Cloudwater on cask, and that was back in 2020. And that was a fantastic beer. Another one of their core ranges, SoCal from Cloudwater. And this is a bright pale coming at 4.8%. So that's a bright pale from Cloudwater, 4.8%. Yeah, zesty, refreshing and crisp. I'm just putting them there at the moment, but I've got a box here. I will be putting them in, and then I can go and sort them out in my beer fridge. Bit of a nightmare. And then, like I said, there's a few hypey things here. So we've had Verdant Putty, mega hype beer. Probably the most hype beer that I've got here. And then we're moving over to Cloudwater again for their birthday. So it was their 8th birthday beer. And this is Happy Birthday Enhanced Pale. And it's a little cracker because it's coming in at 3.5% ABV. Danker, punchier, hoppier. So yeah, so this will come up again. I might just do a few hype videos. Or birthday videos, I don't know. Otherwise, it will just appear on Saturday series. Excuse me again, I'll put it down there. Another one from Cloudwater again. It's another of the birthday ones. This one is a Super Happy Birthday Extra Juicy Pale coming in at 5.3%. This is hoppier, juicier, hazier. So these are like their core beers bumped up. That's the best way to describe it. So these are like their core beers, just a little bit bumped up. And they've released them like one-off release for their 8th birthday. So it's Cloudwater's 8th birthday, 2023. Going on then now to this one. Now this one was gifted to me by a really good friend. And he went down into London earlier in the year. And he got chatting to a bloke down there. And he brought me a beer back. And this is Kill the Cat for the beer curious. Claus Keller Lager. A classic, naturally hazy German style lager. Kill the Cat is an award-winning bar bottle shop for the beer curious. killercat.co.uk, and it's got there. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. Look at the can out on this. Yep. So there's another one. Got, like I said, I've got so many beers to be getting on with. Another one from Mrs. B. This is, I think you say, I was, or A was, or I was. I'm not too sure how you say that. But this is, like last one, it's a new brewery to me. This is from Chapter Brewing. I think it's over near Runcorn, there in Cheshire. And this is their American Brown Ale. This is coming in at 6.9%. Chapter Brewing. Fictional beer. But I'll, like the previous one, the cat and this and that one, wherever I put the cat one here, these two will appear on Modern Mondays. So look out for these on Modern Mondays. They're both modern breweries, so they'll be appearing on Modern Mondays, hopefully with a little bit of information about the brewery itself. That's the idea of them. Okay. Then going over to someone we've already... Well, there's a Modern Monday coming out for this soon, but this will follow that. This will be in the Saturday series as well. This is Buxton Brewery, and this is Trolltunga, a gooseberry sour IPA, coming in at 6.3% from Buxton. I don't have many sour beers. I don't mind sour beers, but I've really got to be in the mood for them to drink them. So I'm looking forward to this because I do love gooseberry. So Mrs. B picked us up and said, you know, because you love the gooseberry, she bought me this. So yeah, chuffed. So that'll come up on a Saturday series. So gooseberry sour IPA. How, you know, sounds different, doesn't it? Sounds really different. Another one from Mrs. B. A lot of these are from Mrs. B as well. Pressure Drop. And this is Pale Fire Pale Ale, coming in at 4.8%. Brewed in London since 2013. So, yep, it's a Modern Monday beer. So I'll get a bit of info about Pressure Drop, and then I'll drop this in on a Modern Monday and do a review on it. Pressure Drop Pale Fire. I think I can't remember if it's Pressure Drop who worked with Verdant in the bar down there in London, the Experiment. I can't remember. It might be Duration, or is that Pressure Drop? I can't remember. But there you go. Brewed in London since 2013. So I'm looking forward to that. Pale Fire. Pale Fire, yeah. That's another Modern Monday beer. And the next two, my brother. He's actually moving to Anglesey. So he's been and visited where he's going to be moving to. And whilst he was there, he dropped into the Anglesey Brew House, and he picked me up a couple of beers, which is really, really kind. Cheers, Dan. Thank you very much. And these, again, will be a Modern Monday beer. Now, I've got a little bit of information. He's given me a little leaflet about the beers and stuff, so I'm really looking forward to these. And it's a nice little story as well about this place, Ross Niger. A little bit of family history there as well. But this one is, let me see if it says it here, Ross Niger, and... What is it? And it's an IPA, 4.6%. And this one is a Pale Ale, 4.4%. And that's Plain Sailing and Ross Niger from Anglesey Brewhouse. New to me, so that's going to be Modern Monday beers. Totally new. Never heard of Anglesey Brewhouse, but I'm looking forward to it. This one, from a brewery that we all know, because I always go on it. Well, I've done a lot of videos on these. This is from Red Willow. This is their cold IPA. I have had this on keg. Really enjoyed it. Cold IPA is a bit of, trying to, it's just another name for another IPA. But I've actually brewed one myself. So this will appear when I do my brew, when that's ready to go as well. Because I brewed a cold IPA, and we'll have a chat about it then. So this is a limited edition Cloudless from Red Willow, and it's their cold IPA. This is coming at 6.4%. So I'll do that video with my cold IPA. I'll bring that in then. And then we're moving over to another really good brewery down there in Manchester. Basically neighbours of Cloudwater, and it's Track. Now, Track D's. This is their File Boost, Nelson Hop File Boost, and we'll talk more about it when I do the video, but again, this will pop up maybe as a video of itself because of the file boost, or it'll appear on Saturday series, just part of track on the Saturday series. But this is a Think Later Pale Ale, 4.9%. And there you've got that lab there. And then it says this one, Dance First. And this is the Pale Ale, 4.9%. And it's got totally different hop in that file. Again, if you don't know what file is, you can have a look into it, but it's all about the process and getting the best out of the hops and using a certain yeasts and files and how we do that. And like I say, I'll talk about that when I do the actual video for them. So they're both file from Track, 2 different ones. So yeah, looking forward to them. Lots of beer, like I say, lots of beers. Keeping with Track, if I can reach them, we've got No Sleep, No Dream Pale Ale. This one's coming at 5.3%. Excuse my phone. I'm really looking forward to this one as well. Love Track beers. My favourite Track beer is going to pop up in a minute. And then we've got Clouds on My Back. This again is a pale ale coming at 5%. So there we've got 4 different pale ales from Track, all be coming up on the Saturday series at some point. Yeah, so a lot there. So we've got Track, we've had Cloudwater, we've had Verdant, we've had Pressure Drop, we've had the Cat one, we've had the Anglesey Brewhouse, we've had Red Willow, we've had Buxton, and then Track, Sonoma is my favourite beer from Track. I love it on cask. I've had it cask, keg and can. And I love it, I really do. I think it's a fantastic little pale ale. But what they did this year, they've released Sonoma Pale Ale, and this is it's 3.8%, but it's a celebration of 8 years of Sonoma. So it just, in gold there, it's got that. So what's different from this Sonoma, from the others, is it's the first time they've actually been over to America and literally picked the hops for this beer. So it's hops that they've selected to go in this beer. I think it's, does it say on there? But I will tell you more when I do the actual video. It's really hard. Brewed with our own hand-selected mosaic from, I think that says, I ain't got my glasses. I've got my glasses, haven't I? From Oasis Farms. So yeah, so what he did, celebrate their eighth birthday for Sonoma, was actually go over there and select the hops themselves. Their head brewer went over there, but we'll talk a bit more about that on the video when it comes up on Saturday series, so I'm really looking forward to that. That's a hype beer as well. So we've had the Track hype, we've had the birthday hypes from Cloudwater, and we've also had the Verdant Putty hype beer. Now there's just one more left to do, and this is a recent one, and it's a bit of an unboxing one as well. So like I said, it is a big beer hole, this, and this is from Sure Shot. Sure Shot, I absolutely love. Last year for me, this was like the newcomer, the upcoming brewery, 100%. And I've got a little order from them, so I'll get them out. You've already seen this one on the channel, and this is Small Man's Wetsuit, a little pale ale coming in at 3.9%. I think that's a little stunner of a beer, really do. Another one is Super Army Soldiers Pale Ale, 4.5%. Super Army Soldiers, looking forward to that as well. Look, Sure Shot is great because it's local. I get the free local delivery, and it's just, yeah, fantastic beers. If you watch Simo, he's done this one. This is Mainstream Death Metal, and this is a Helles coming in at 4.8%. And yeah, looking forward to that. The can art again, superb. But these will appear on the Saturday series anyway, so we'll have a look at the cans in more detail then. Level 1, let me just see if this is one. Mrs. B chose this because of the name, and it's Drink Slurm Shot. It's highly delicious, and this is Wimmy Wham Wham Wazzle. She got it because she wanted me to say it when I do a review. Wimmy Wham Wham Wazzle, and it's a Pilsner coming in at 5.2%. I don't know if you've seen these cans on the video there. Let's pull them over that way. And then that leaves me a couple more to go in here. Pull them out. Okay, this is a collab one they've done. This is Hairstyle of the Gods, and it's a 6.7%. You see that? It's a West Coast IPA, and who was this with, this collab? Got it on here, I'm sure. Oh, I can't see. What's this a collab? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, this was with Pressure Drop. We've got a can in there, haven't we? Pressure Drop and Sure Shots. So this is a West Coast IPA coming at 6.7%. Then the first beer that got me into Sure Shot at the Track Beer Festival was Milson. I had this on keg and I fell in love with with Sure Shot that day. It's a pale ale at 5.2%, and you've probably heard this story before, but I just turned around to this chap and said, wow, that just reminds me of Cloudwater back in the day. And that's what I learned. The head brewer is James, who used to be at Cloudwater back in the day as well. And yeah, love that beer. So they're actually a year old now. It's down there at the brewery under Piccadilly Arches. So here's the next type beer to celebrate a year. They basically, Milson is like their big core beer, I'd say. I think it's the one that sells out the most and stuff. So what they just did a Dilson. So the Milson turned into the Dilson, and they've done a double IPA coming at 8%. So the Dilson is just released. Looking forward to that. So you got the Milson, you got the Dilson, and that's to celebrate 1 year of Sure Shot. And I hope there's many, many more years to come, because I think they're absolutely fantastic what they do. So there you go. A big beer haul for the channel. Sorry, I've had a couple of them, a couple of weeks, but I just haven't really had a chance to get around to doing the video. So yeah, big beer haul. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you if you've lasted to the end. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating.